Alright, so I know I'm not the only one who's been seeing these posts all across the internet surrounding the theory that we're actually getting a 9th and final episode to Stranger Things on January 7th, and that the finale we had gotten was fake. I just can't believe that there are actually people that genuinely think this is going to happen after everything that has occurred. But honestly, with the evidence some of these individuals have brought up, I can't really blame them. As outrageous as it sounds, it almost for a moment made me think we were getting another episode this coming Wednesday. So apparently the whole idea is that Mike is essentially under Vecna's trance, and that he has been since the ending of Volume 1, when Vecna first stepped outside of the gate. This basically means that everything we've been seeing since then has been Mike dreaming, with Henry manipulating the narrative all along. So the first thing many people have been pointing out is the official Stranger Things Season 5 poster, which shows the Mind Flayer sort of connecting Henry and Mike together, supposedly describing that it's been symbolizing the true finale to the show. The other thing is that apparently when you type in Season 5 Episode 9, Stranger Things pops up. Now here's where the theories get even more believable. At the halfway mark of the finale, when it cuts to black after 11 died, we hear a heartbeat, and then for a brief moment Vecna's clock before it shows it to be a worker building. And the even more crazier things come from the subtle details shown in the epilogue. Things such as every extra behind every main character wearing a pair of glasses similar to Henry, the time on watches not appearing, hinting at the idea of it being a dream and not actually real, Max deliberately saying in earlier seasons that she didn't want to become like her crash out brother, but appearing to be similar in the final moments of the finale.
Game is bullshit!
I agree.
Stupid goddamn waste of time! Ah!
Star takes great pleasure in your anger.
I may not have a brain, gentlemen, but I have an idea.
And hell, even Mike and all his family members all having the same hairstyle Henry used to have back when he was in his more human form in Season 4. These are all very weird things that feel deliberately placed into this episode to hint at something bigger. Now, where the logic behind it being on the 7th of January comes from is because in Season 1, Joyce waited 7 days before beginning her homemade light experiments back when Will was taken. And lastly, remember when 11 told Hopper how long it is until thunder makes noise in the Upside Down? Yep, that was also a total of 7 seconds.
Son of a bitch!
Now, credits to this creator Zach for discovering this information and all these minute details we all would have otherwise ignored. Honestly, man, the evidence presented here could really make someone believe that we are getting another episode on the 7th, but in reality, I think the Duffers aren't that smart of writers to create a plot twist like this, despite deliberately hinting at it. If you think about it, extras wearing glasses and props being a certain way are all strictly directed by the showrunner. Nothing is by accident or a coincidence. So either the Duffer brothers did not purposely intend for it to look like this, or they were simply trying to create small hints of the villain they fought.
Listen, we f***ed up.
Either way, it makes no sense, and it really makes me wonder if they had shot another ending to the show, because so many more things regarding the finale and the episode leading up to it make no sense. And it also makes me think the fans creating these theories should have done the final episode instead of the directors, who you'd think would know the best way to end a show they've worked on for over a decade.
Wait, you think I didn't think of that? Of course I thought of that.
Hey man, maybe you're watching this video and there was actually another episode released on Wednesday, and if that's the case, fine, I'm an idiot. Listen, don't get me wrong, I would love for this to happen, but unfortunately, I just think it's too good to be true, and that we've been smoking a little too much copium. As always, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and whether or not you are crazy enough to believe in this theory. If you want to dive even deeper into these topics with exclusive videos, guaranteed replies, and your name featured at the end of every upload, you can become a channel member for just $2.99. It helps out a ton and keeps this content going. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you want to keep the conversation going, hop into the Discord where we talk about all your favorite shows and media. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.